Assalamu alaikum. This is your brother Majed Mahmoud recording for wealthinislam.com. Does money make a person happy? Is money a source of every evil? Can money be with those that are religious? Can I be a Muslim, proper alim, scholar, sheikh, qari that is a multimillionaire at the same time? Before I answer that question, be honest with yourself. In addition, be the one who supports everyone that is in need and be in the highest level in paradise. Look at Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and don't forget to say sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Look at the example. He was the best of the best, and at one time in authentic hadith, Rasulullah had amount of vehicles, ghanam, which is like animals, that covered the valley between two mountains. And wasn't he a multi-millionaire at that time, if not even more? Absolutely. Wasn't he happy with it? Of course he was. He was Rasulullah. And he gave it all away for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to that man who was not a Muslim. And then he was so excited and he said, "Oh Rasulullah, like all this great stuff, can I take it?" Then the Prophet gave it to him. And then man went outside to his people and said, Ya qawm, O people, believe in that man, for he gives without fearing poverty. SubhanAllah. Look at Sulaiman alayhi salam. Prophet Sulaiman, the richest person ever walked on the face of this earth. Let me add one more point. And the richest person that will ever walk on the face of this earth. Even in the future, we know there's no one that will go beyond Sulaiman alayhi salam. Why? He said in the Quran,
قال رب اغفر لي وهب لي ملكا لا ينبغي لأحد من بعدي إنك أنت الوهاب.
Oh Allah, give me kingdom, dominion, wealth. Yes, wealth. Give me cash, give me money, give me power that no one ever had, no one ever has, and no one will ever have. And wasn't he happy? Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam to Sulaiman alayhi salam, who will be attaining Firdaus al-A'la, the highest ever. Wasn't Abu Bakr as-Siddiq, Abdurrahman bin Auf, the 10 people that were promised paradise? How many of these 10 people, radiallahu anhum, these great companions, the Prophet said, you're in Jannah, you're in Jannah, you're in Jannah. How many of them were multi-millionaires? Abu Bakr as-Siddiq radiallahu anhu, he's known as a Siddiq, and he has also another nickname. What was it? What's his other nickname? Al-Atiq, the one who frees the slaves. He had so much money, he would buy a slave, free him, buy the slave and free him. And who were one of these slaves? Bilal radiallahu anhu. Look at Uthman bin Affan, every other fundraiser you go to. And Uthman bin Affan, when he gave for the sake of Allah, right? You cannot help but mention Uthman bin Affan, such a multi-millionaire. Abdurrahman bin Auf, radiallahu anhu, he says, I never picked up something from my house, a rock or a sheet, except that I found a coin of silver or gold or whatever, for how rich he was. So this concept that a religious person cannot be happy with money, or basically the concept that money comes only with evil, that's incorrect. But the question that we should ask, what's that one element? Had we have along with money, then we will benefit, then we'll be happy from it. That's a real awesome question. The answer to this question, brothers and sisters, it is Iman. Bring me Iman with whatever blessing with Allah that has blessed you with, that will be a source of happiness to you. What's the proof? Allah said in the Quran,
من عمل صالحا من ذكر أو أنثى وهو مؤمن فلنحيينه من عمل صالحا من ذكر أو أنثى وهو مؤمن فلنحيينه حياة طيبة ولنجزينهم أجرهم بأحسن ما كانوا يعملون.
Whoever does a righteous deed along with Iman, what will happen? فَلَنُحْيِيَنَّهُ حَيَاةً طَيِّبًا. We will bless them with a good life. Subhanallah. So if you have money, is it with Iman? Yes. Then bi'idhnillah you'll be happy with it. Because Iman will allow you to get the money from a halal resource, spend it in a way that pleases Allah, and enjoy your time with whatever Allah made permissible. And you fulfill your duties with it. That's when Iman comes in place. Many people are rich, filthy rich, but they're miserable. They commit suicide. Why? There's missing the Iman component. Even if they got it from the halal perspective, they say work in the proper business, and they spend it for orphans, etc. But there's no Iman, it will not work out, subhanAllah. So the key point is Iman. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to bless me and you with wealth, had it been good for us, along with Iman, to be of benefit to the whole Ummah and be with the Sahaba and with the Prophet ﷺ all the way, inshallah, we meet all together in Jannah. Jazakum Allah khair. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.